bus drops me off close. If I go to the train station, I walk like 15 or 20 minutes.
I would rather take the train when there's a good crowd on it, not packed.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of packed, since I waited for 20 minutes last week because of the delay in rush hour, the northbound train was crazy. I got unlucky.
Oh yeah, I could imagine.
Like, I was literally, you know how I'm parked here on the bus?
Yeah.
I was like literally parked sideways by the door. So.
Oh no.
But I mean, I thought to myself, screw it. I already waited for 23 minutes.
Oh, for sure.
And like during rush hour, that's not acceptable. Like at 5 o'clock, they should still have northbound trains coming every 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah, I guess
or
so.
5 to 7 minutes, or however,
Yeah.
whatever the frequency is.
For sure.
But sometimes if I have lots of time, if I know another train's gonna come in a timely fashion, I just wait if
Yeah.
it's too busy.
Oh, for sure. But sometimes you just can't.
And I was already fed up with the 23-minute waits.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially during rush hour, that's not acceptable. But Calgary Transit isn't very good. When everything goes to shit, then that's what happens.
Well, in the app only updates every 5 minutes, so it can get confusing trying to catch certain buses.
The app only updates every 5 minutes?
Yeah, they can only get all the information switched around to be real time every 5 minutes. That's
Yeah.
what the Go feature is for.
Yeah.
You using Go helps them like speed up the time they can get people to changes, or if it stops somewhere, or if something happens.
And what if your bus broke down or something?
Then if, say, I was using Go and I was on that bus, it can see that I'm stuck in one place for a while, then it can change the time for later people, things like that.
Yeah. Oh, but did you, I don't know if you heard, in September, I was out with my dad, and we were, and it was during rush hour, but then a person got hit by a C train downtown, so all trains were backed up.
That's not good.
To get from Saddletown to City Hall, it normally takes 20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
To get from Saddletown to City Hall Station took me an hour, over an hour. Well, we were only allowed to move stops every 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So, this is your...
Not the next one. After this one. So I'll be done pretty quick.
Well, good to see you.
Yeah, you as well. Funny bumping into you on the bus.
Doing transit fanning.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I'll be off at the next stop after this one. Time to go home.
Had supper. Oh, you had supper.
Yeah, I just got a little pizza.
Well, if you don't feel like cooking, you're like, oh, I'll just do this.
It was already 5:30. I didn't want to wait till I was home.
Because what time is it now? It's like
6:30, I'd say.
Yeah.
6:41. So yeah, I'm just gonna go hang out.
Anyway, dude.
Nice seeing you again.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
Have a great night. Thank you.
Bye, Connor.
Bye.
It was not something.
I would say so. That was pretty good.
Maybe you'll pick him up again some night.
There you go.
I've known him since we were playing with Thomas the Tank Engine.
Right on.
This trip is nice and quiet now.
Yeah.
You're on your last trip after you dropped me off.
No, I got 2 more to go.
Oh, right. I always get confused with that. You're gonna have to fire me.
There you go. I'll pick you up at the main stop.
That was really nice to see him. It's a small world. When you have something like that, you don't realize it.
Oh, for sure. See?
He told me he works a lot of hours now. He works up there at the airport, eh? So, say if this bus is out again tomorrow, the hours per week this bus puts in is probably 100 hours a week or more. More than that, because you add 30 minutes going back to the garage sometimes.
And a lot of them are around 7 days a week, not just 5. So.
Yeah. Except VP buses.
Keep going.
Thanks for the warning.
What do you want, sorry? Next orange is up at 16th Avenue. Which one are you taking? Yeah, you just get off here and go up to 16th Avenue and turn the corner. There's a big long bus shelter there. And you get the next orange right there. Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. Bye. Thanks. Thank you.
Can't believe 2 trips for me with you went just like that.
It went really quickly, yeah. You better do all 6 of them next time.
You were.
My day will just go so quickly.
When you're starting, I'm just getting up.
Well, there you go. You got to go to bed early one night.
Maybe I'll get on the 20 with you.
Well, maybe your dad doesn't want to get up at that hour.
No. No. So you go to the airport, then you go downtown, and then you come back.
Yeah.
When are you up at Northmount Drive? Or 78th Ave, sorry.
I take it over at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
No, but I mean, your first trip on the 20, when do you arrive at 78th Avenue?
My first trip,
Yeah.
I start at 78th Avenue. I
Okay.
leave there at 5:30 in the morning or something.
You're one of the first ones from the grab.
Yeah, I've got the thing in my bag. I'll check and bring it up to 78th Avenue.
No way I'm gonna be up at that hour.
I might not be either. I might be getting a late report.
They would fire you if you did that.
Oh, baby.
But all joking aside, say if you had something come up at the last minute, they would probably have a spare board to fill
I'd
in.
send somebody else out to do it, yeah.
Because you probably have that the day of work, you have something come up all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's got smearboard. I mean, people sitting on smearboard or standby, and they will go do your work.
Spearboard doesn't seem fun in my
No.
yeah. Well, I mean, you're exploring different routes of the city, but the risk is you might have to do the Route 1 one day.
Yeah, well, you just don't know. Yeah.
You never liked the Route 1, did you?
Oh, it wasn't too bad. When I first started, it was fine. It's just getting worse and worse and worse. That's all.
Now it's terrible at this time of night.
It's okay in the early morning and during the day, but I don't want to do it at night.
Even during the day, you got people hopping on that area. The Route 1 has just altogether gone bananas. Maybe you and me have gone bananas.
Yeah, that's it. Maybe you gotta make do this job.
Yeah. Looking forward to your layover there.
Oh yeah, it goes pretty quickly though.
Thank you.
Oh, you won't.
You must be back around at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, or whatever it is when you come back.
Yeah, I get up. I leave 78th Avenue at
1918.
yeah. And I think it's 20 after I leave, and then yeah, 20 after 8 is when I leave. Because there's only 3 buses out now.
Because
Only 3 buses doing the route now instead of 4, so there's no time anymore.
and there's another one gonna be going out of service after you.
Yeah. My car's sitting down there waiting for me when I'm finished work.
Okay.
Oh, I'm a little early.
You must relieve the driver here
Yeah,
too.
right here, yeah. And I take it over here as well, so yeah.
So you said Vic used to be 24 hours
Yeah,
operate.
but they call it, yeah, it shuts down now at night.
On weekdays, you got to be pretty occupied though, even late at night, because you got buses coming in for.
Yeah, I think it's, the last bus comes in probably about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, then Vic Park's closed.
Except to all mechanics, because.
Yeah.
But it's not closed for very long.
No,
It's back up and running at like 4 in the morning. I think that's what it is, right?
oh, I think, well, yeah, the main buses come out of Spring Gardens, so yeah. All the pickup buses come out of Spring Gardens, so.
First trips and stuff
Yeah,
like.
I think they leave at 2:30 in the morning, so.
And they may not go into service till 3:30 or 4.
Yeah, they go to all this, like they leave Spring Gardens and then they'll go up to Saddletown, they'll go up to Crowfoot, 69th and Somerset, and they'll bring all the drivers. Like the one that leaves at Somerset Bridlewood, he'll stop at, he'll pick up, go to all the stations along the route, and then drop a whole bunch off at Big Garden, and then take the rest up to Spring Gardens.
So it's like buses are actually operating for like 25 hours a day, like on the road. Some of
Some of them, yeah.
They must have to give them a few gallons and gallons of diesel pretty quick then. Like they come back in, sit for a few hours,
Yeah, some of them, yeah.
fill them up, and then they're back out again.
Oh, God, these lights don't like me. Holy smokes.
They say you're not going anywhere. I think the 20's a Stony key when you come back in, right? Always a Stony bus at this time.
Yeah, I noticed there's a mixture of buses on that one, so yeah.
They never have an air tick on it at all. There's a Spring Gardens bus going back to the... He might just finish his last bit of a run though.
Yeah, he could be doing a second piece, that may be his first piece of work, we don't know.
Might be a shuttle key too, right?
Oh, I wonder if the car's still on the track.
Edmonton Trail now. Is it?
Yep, then once you get through the lights, it's 4th Street.
Well, it was nice to see you today.
It was. It was a surprise to see you.
Oh, you weren't expecting me today?
No, I was expecting you this week sometime, but I wasn't expecting you today, so that was nice.
I just figured, you know what, I just come off one of the 3s,
Yeah,
and like, I figured why not, right?
there you go.
And they say drop off area only, but we discussed that. You can just let me on there, especially if it's
Oh, yeah, that doesn't matter.
a
Yeah.
colder day. Because I know
Doesn't bother me.
I know some of the drivers get fussed